Good morning, guys. It is Monday, and I'm sorry I didn't vlog the end of the week last week. Well, at least not past Aaron's tattoo. I had a little drama at the end of the week, and I couldn't make myself do it. Okay, they're going. Well, what had happened was, I went to showcase for my daughter. It was her last showcase of the year for drama. And I went to that, and that was wonderful, and I got lots of good footage. We'll be making a montage. I'm putting it up on my YouTube channel, so look for that. But on my way home from that, I noticed I had a missed call from my dad, and I had a text message from my husband that said, "You need to call your dad." Well, my heart sank, because my mom has been sick. She's got COPD, as we know, and she had gotten some kind of chest funk or whatever, and she had to go to the hospital a few weeks ago because her oxygen levels had plummeted to like some ridiculously low number, like 74 or something like that, and her nails turned blue, and so they took her to the doc. Found out she had a lung infection that was it was like a bronchial thing. Well, they gave her medicine, and they put her on the right COPD medicine, which her pulmonary specialist apparently couldn't do for her. So she went to a different doctor who got her all fixed up, gave her medicine, got rid of the whatever the funk was that she had, put her on oxygen, which now of course she'll be on forever. But when I called Dad, he said that he had to take her to the hospital again because she had massive edema in both legs, and they were worried. They were worried about it because that sometimes denotes heart trouble. And so they got her up to the hospital. They did a bunch of tests on her heart, and her heart is fine. Her heart is good. The doctor said that her blood pressure is fine, her heart is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. So they did chest x-rays to see if maybe she had, pneumonia or whatever. Well, they found amongst some scarring in her lungs, they found that she had a couple masses, what they call masses. Now, to me, that word just shouldn't be used, because to me that denotes a big giant lump of something. The mass was only big enough that he thinks he got it all when he scooped it for the biopsy. So that tells me it wasn't a mass, it was a spot, which is fine. It's still not a good thing. It's not. She probably has lung cancer of some sort. We don't know what kind, we don't know how widespread or anything like that, but I was really upset on Friday, in tears most of the day. I was really upset. But having talked to my mom on Friday evening, she told me, and she sounded just like same old mom, just bubbly and everything, so she didn't sound like she felt bad, and she said she didn't feel bad, and she said she was sorry for worrying me about and she, I know her, she probably didn't want to tell me at all, but Dad is like, we're telling her. So I talked to her, and it really made me feel a lot better because I got to actually speak to her, and she said that they won't know anything more till this Thursday-ish. They might know before then, but Thursday's when they're planning on knowing the things. So that is how the end of my week went, and that is why I did not vlog. So forgive me for that, but I had some emotions. And yeah, but I feel much better about it now, and I couldn't talk about it anyway, really, because I hadn't got a hold of my son yet to tell him, and I didn't want him to find out via social media, which I feel would have been wrong. So I finally got a hold of him and let him know what was going on. Hopefully he's not flapping over it, because I told him, I said, we don't really know anything 100% right now, so don't freak out and don't be overly sad, right yet, because we don't know anything, so just save it. And besides that, he's fixing to have a baby soon, and so he needs to deal with that. He needs to focus on that. I said, and I promise I will let you know if you haven't already called and talked to your grandparents or vice versa or whatnot. Anyway, I found out the bad news, but it's not entirely as bad as I was allowing myself to feel for it, if that makes sense. But I'm better now, and we will work through this. So if you are praying people, I would appreciate some, and if not, just throw some good energy our way, because we could use it. And so anyway, I'm on my way to work as usual. Amazing how that works, isn't it? Monday rolls around, and well, actually it's Tuesday, isn't it? Yes, it was a long weekend. A short long weekend, actually, because it sure didn't feel as long as it was. So let me recap the weekend for you. Saturday, we didn't do a great deal. I slept a lot because I had not slept the night before. Then we went, spur of the moment, we went to Dothan to the flea market, and oh my god, it was so hot. It felt like it was 120. It did. It was like 95 though, and that's still not cool by any stretch, but it was what it was, and we had a good time. We looked at the things, and unfortunately my tummy was not a happy tummy this weekend, so I didn't have as good of a time as I could have had, but I was with Chris, so it was good. And we got to see some stuff, and he got a movie at the flea market, and then we came home, and what did we do then? Did we eat? I can't remember. We did something. And then came home. No, we went to Walmart and got a few groceries and came home. And then Sunday, what did we do Sunday? Sunday. He and I did very little, actually. I let him sleep as long as he wanted to. I edited vlogs. I think went back to Walmart and got some more things because there was a couple things I needed. And then yesterday, he had to work, but we were going to cook out. So when he got home, we did cook out. We had pork chops and corn and asparagus, and it was fabulous. And then it rained. As soon as he got ready to pull everything off the grill, it rained. And so we got it just in the nick of time. And then we pretty much sat around and watched movies, and that was our day. It was nice and quiet. I wish we could have had more weekend, but isn't that always the case? Yeah, you always want more weekend. I always say if we could work 2 days and get paid for a week, that would be better, because then we'd have 5 days off to do whatever we want, be with our family and do all the things and whatnot. But, can't have everything. Where would you put it? So, I guess that's it. And as always, thank you so very much for all of your views and subscribes, your thumbs up, sharing my videos, all those things. I love it, and you guys make this possible for me. So if you want to see me do something else, or you want to interact with me at all, you can leave messages down below if you have Google+. If not, you can go to facebook.com/LadyWendy0 and see me there. Or it might be facebook.com/WendySmith. I don't remember. But it's one of the two, and the link is on my page, so you can get there. And I will, as always, be back if something exciting happens, and